Okay everybody, welcome to another video, and it's a new product release. This time we are chatting about the OLIGHT Seeker 2 Pro. Let's check it out. Okay, so here it is, the Seeker 2 Pro. We're going to open up the box and have a look at it. Right away you can see you've got the throw is 250 meters, that's the same as the R50 Pro. And the lumen output 3200 lumens, again the same as the R50 Pro. And you can see on the back just some of the specs. It is a slightly different battery, and also you can see the run times, and of course IPX8, and you can see the contents there. So let's crack it open, and we get all this out. This is one I have been playing with, so I've had to repack it all nicely. And there is the torch in the holster, so you get that, and a couple of bits and pieces. So there's your manual. You can have a look through out there, find out your different modes, your different instructions, so you've got that. And then inside here you have a cleaning cloth, couple of wee cable attachments with some 3M tape on the back, and a nice long MCC1A charger, magnetic charging cable, with just a wee tie there, so you can see a nice long cable, so you can feed that round and tie it that way wherever you need to. So that's really good. And then we'll have a look at this. So this is our L bracket, and basically you have just an extra wee so say 3M backing there with some screws and so you can, and some adhesive, so you can screw that to the wall. But what it's for is this charging bracket that we've designed, which is pretty cool. So you've got your 3M tape on the back, so you can stick that on, and then you can put some screws in to hold it if needs be. But this is the way the charging will work, which we'll get at there later on, or one of the options for your charging. And of course, say your cleaning cloth. But holster, just get a wee glimpse of the torch there. Holster is the same as the M2R holsters, same style of holster. So now you're getting an idea of the size, the form factor of the torch. So we'll just pop that open, and there we go, look at that. There's our LEDs, first look, very nice. You got a slight crenulated bezel, and let's pull this out. Oh look, there's the power button, which if you guys are, you'll notice that it's the same sort of idea as the X9R. So you have your brightness on one side, and then you have your battery indicator on the other. And here we go. OLIGHT Seeker 2 Pro. Fits really nice in the hand. I've got large hands, but fits really nice in the hand. I do like the rubber textured there. You've got sort of like finger grooves. You can just see the indents there. You've got 3 indents for the grooves, so I do like that. Makes it grippy enough, you know, it is grippy enough, so if you're handling it with wet hands, whatever, you know, it is nice and grippy. And there's your magnetic charging. Of course you have a lanyard hole as well. And what you really want to see is the torch in operation, don't you? So I have it currently in lockout. So you can see there in lockout mode, you'll see it just lights up there red. So again, you've had one OLIGHT operation, you sort of get to know the rest of them. Press and hold in. Now it's out of lockout mode. You can see that we're on here, we're on the low setting, and you can see the battery indicator level, which just goes up and then down again after a while. We'll just cycle through the modes for you. So your low, medium, and high. double tap to get into turbo, and of course triple tap into strobe as well. Really nice textured feel to this when you've got your thumb rested there nicely. Works well. Comparing that to the ever popular R50 Pro, you can see it is obviously slightly smaller, definitely thinner, and you can see what we've done with the LEDs. So you've got an orange peel reflector here for that style of throw with that single LED, but then see we've gone down a different LED route here, which does make it a skinnier torch. I have EDC'd this, no problem at all, on the belt, with the included holster, or just in my pocket. So I have used it for that as well, and there's been no issues with carrying it. So it's really, really nice. I'm going to show you the battery. And of course the battery is a different one. So whoops, this is a 3.6 volt. It's a 5000 milliamp hour battery, and the battery model is a 21700. So you can check that out. So that's the battery. Now I want to show you the our bracket here. So this is the bracket. So you can mount that wherever you wish. You can mount it in your car. You know, it's somewhere central in your house, in your office, to have as an emergency light, and even in your workplace if you're a mechanic. You know, wherever, you know, you can have that mounted up on a wall somewhere central, say, or even if you're at the gun range and you have to have some emergency lighting available, or beside a first aid kit. Loads of different places where you can think about mounting this. And simply you can just slap your torch on there, and then take your long magnetic charging cable, and that's it. So you can have that on, that's it charging. So you can cut down the need for having the dock that we have on the R50 Pro LE if you're worried about size and weight and space. But you can have this, and it is, as you can see, it's a nice strong magnet. As always, it's a lighter magnet on the top for the charge cable. So you have a lighter magnet there, but on the actual torch, it's a stronger magnet to hold that on there. So that looks really nice. You can have that cable fade away somewhere, because it's a flat cable as well. You know, if you're feeding that round, you know, I think it's nearly 3 foot of a cable. So you can have that tied away somewhere nice and neat into a plug socket, or, you know, wherever you want to have it. But that's it. That is the Seeker 2 Pro on the dock. I think it looks really, really well. You can see your magnet contacts here, which you can use the cloth if needs be just to clean that off. And of course that will light up red when it's charging, green when it's fully charged. But I think it looks really well, and say just having that there cable stowed away somewhere is a nice option. Or fed round an area, say in your car, if you're having it into a 12 volt, you can have that. So the bracket screwed in somewhere, and then have the your 12 volt with your USB charger in it, and that cable stowed away somewhere nicely. So that is it. That is the Seeker 2 Pro. There's an R50 Pro, and say you can, let's get down low. There's low. There's low. So you can see what I mean by it is a slightly different LED. This gives you more of a more balanced feel, I think, my own opinion. You can see the differences. Into turbo. Into turbo. So there we go. And I do like the idea of the battery indicator. So you'll see where you're at and know if you need to see about charging your torch. So that is very, very handy. Instead of the traffic light system, you can just see here with the indicator exactly what sort of battery power you have left in the torch. So yeah, that is the Seeker 2 Pro, and hopefully you pick one up. Thanks for watching.